show is fucking bloody fucking download. I miss it so much. Hello everybody and welcome to Danny Reviews. This is it, the big one. Download Festival. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All the best bands. The big review.
Here it is.
Download Festival. This has been my 9th time going to the festival. I've been going ever since 2010. Apart from 2011, I didn't go to that one, but from 2010 and 2012 onwards, I've been going every year. Download is like my second home to me. I absolutely love it. The people there are brilliant. You get such a good laugh there. Being there with my friends, my family, and you know, of course the music. It's just the most ideal weekend for me. That's why I go every year. Download is just, it's very close to my heart, so it gives me great pleasure to review it for the first time ever. So let's dive into it, shall we? We got there on Thursday, and you know, we got fucking shit faced and what have you, and had a good time. Sang a lot of songs in the what's it called, tent, the Hair of the Dog tent. I did lots of walking because the West Car Park, which is very very close to our campsite, was completely closed off because of how bad the weather was. So we had to park at the South Car Park, which meant walking with all our camping gear a good half an hour, which sucked fucking balls, like you couldn't imagine. That was the only difficult part of the festival really, just the whole walking, like to the from the car park to the campsite and you know to the village. Thankfully there were some shuttle buses there, but we didn't do the shuttle buses the first time and we took all our gear there, so wish we did that instead, but never mind, at least we know for next year, if that does happen again of course. The weather throughout the weekend was just completely on and off. It was, you know, for the most part I think it was quite sunny, but every now and then you just have like bursts of like heavy torrential rain for about, I don't know, 10-20 minutes or so, and you have to get your poncho on straight away. Then after that it'll be absolutely blisteringly sunny. Like it was so, look at these tan lines, look at these tan lines. Fucking terrible, aren't they? Jesus. Sometimes I wish I didn't wear glasses or tan lines like these, so yeah, so that's pretty unfortunate. So if you want to see videos of me wandering about Downloads and being a bit pissed up on Thursday night and clips of all the other bands, that sort of thing, I've got a little Download vlog on there, the YouTube channel. Have a look at that. I'll leave a link kicking about somewhere up here. Click on that link. So let's dive straight into it then. So on the Friday, walked in on Last in Line set, and I probably caught about the last two songs, one of them being one of their own, which I did not recognise at all. I was there for the Dio stuff. I love the Ronnie James Dio solo stuff, so I was thinking, you know, give them a watch and listen to some Dio. Played Rainbow on the Dark right at the end, and I thought, yay, that was cool. You know, we're not going to hear a lot of Dio stuff live anymore. Quite cool to see his old backing band play them songs live. Then after Last in Line, I went over to the second stage to see Skid Row. I'm not like massive on Skid Row or anything. I pretty much just know the hits, you know. Some other people who I was with like them, so I went over there and watched them play, and yeah, they were pretty good. They had really bad sound issues at first, like you could literally hear nothing but bass guitar. It was like literally just like clipping through the speakers. It was like it sounded absolute trash, but I think after like the first or second song, the sound guy just pulled his finger out and made it sound a lot better. Yeah, they were pretty cool, like lots of energy on stage, and they literally played all the hits. I think they played about 5 or 6 songs or something like that. They were quite early on in the day as well for a band that have been going on for that long, you know. But then again, they haven't got Sebastian Bach in there, so you can see why people are just like, oh yeah, whatever, Skid Row, well, Sebastian Bach. 18 in Life, Slaves to the Grind, Youth Gone Wild, I'll Be There For You, and what's the other one called? I don't know. But yeah, I was surprised to know how many Skid Row songs I actually knew, so it was actually pretty cool to watch them live. It was great. I enjoyed them. After Skid Row, I went over to the main stage where I pretty much spent the rest of my day, really. Well, apart from one band who I'll mention later on. Yeah, pretty much the rest of the day I spent at main stage because it was fire. So I went over to see Blackberry Smoke for the first time. I like Blackberry Smoke a lot. I'm not fully in on their albums, again, I'm just into the singles, but the people who I've been camping with this year, they've seen Blackberry Smoke a good bunch of times, and I kept on telling me to go watch them and I'll be blown away. Yeah, I really enjoyed them. They are really tight, and their frontman has got a hell of a really cool southern rock voice. He's a really good guitar player as well. I didn't realise how good of a guitar player he was until I saw them live. And the songs that I did know sounded brilliant. They sounded massive on that main stage. And they had a lot of fans as well. There were a lot of people there watching Blackberry Smoke. Big, they were really tight, and it was really, really clean sounding. There was not a lot going on in terms of, like, you know, energy, like jumping about or shit like that. But, you know, it was a good, nice, chill, country, rock, blues set, which is right up my street. Yeah, I thought they were really, really good. I definitely want to go see them on any headline tour they've got. So I've heard they're absolutely brilliant on one of them. So yeah, big ups Blackberry Smoke. And as I was saying about Blackberry Smoke's sound on the main stage, I've got to say, the whole main stage throughout the entire weekend, the sound was absolutely stellar. Like, I don't know who has been behind the, you know, the sound engineering or the mixing or anything like that throughout that weekend. I know some bands tend to bring their own sound engineers, but whoever was, you know, in charge of the majority of it have just fucking got a gold medal in my book. So shout out to the sound guys of that main stage, because it all just sounded unbelievably brilliant for every fucking band. It was great. And of course, next after Blackberry Smoke was Clutch. Fucking Clutch. Like, if you do not like Clutch, there's something fucking wrong with you, because Clutch are just one of the best bands on planet Earth. They are just one of the coolest ever. Neil Fallon is like, I want him to be fucking president. He's got such a presence, and he's just got so much fucking spunk in him when he's singing live, and he just absolutely loves what he's doing. And the set list was mainly on Book of Bad Decisions. Like, pretty much more than half the set was like songs for that album, which I had no problem with whatsoever, because that album is fucking sick. The band were tight. I've seen Clutch a good few times, and you know, I know what to expect from them because they're always brilliant. The debut of one of their songs, which is, I think it was Willie Nelson. I'm not entirely sure. I'll edit this video in case I've got it wrong. Evil by Willie Nelson. It was unreal. I've never actually heard it before until then, and I thought it was absolutely brilliant. They're throwing some hits in there, you know. Mob Goes Wild, Electric Worry into X-Ray Vision, which was an excellent closer. Played Regulator as well. Oh, they were unreal, like one of the highlights of the weekend, just so tight. I love Clutch so much, they're so good. God, I'm gonna stop fucking having a hard on for Clutch now, because and after Clutch was the one and only Whitesnake. Now, I've always wanted to see Whitesnake live. I do really like Whitesnake. Primarily more the early stuff. The stuff they're bringing out now these days is like really flippant rock. I love the really bluesy stuff from the 70s, like, you know, Ain't No Loving Art in the City, Love Hunt, Walking in the Shadow of the Blues, and I also like the 1987 album, which got a bit sort of heavier, a bit more slick and sleazy sort of thing. I like that sort of stuff, but after that I just sort of went, yeah. But yeah, Whitesnake opened up with Bad Boys, and I was like fucking buzzing, because, like I said, I've been wanting to see Whitesnake for a long, long time, and it was a proper greatest hit set, you know. Open up with Bad Boys, you know, Give Me All Your Love Tonight, obviously Is This Love, and Here We Go Again. Here I Go Again, should I say. Both For Your Loving. I think they played 1 or 2 off the new album, which I was just like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, they were great, they sounded brilliant, and Dave Coverdale, he is a hell of a frontman. I absolutely love him to bits. He's a hell of a frontman. Like, the passion he has got and the personality he has on stage, he just absolutely loves what he's doing. Unfortunately, his voice is cracking up, starting to sound a bit short. Like, as the set went on, his voice just started to struggle a bit more, but he just completely made up for his personality and his passion on stage, and like just being an absolutely excellent frontman, like going right into the crowd and all that and saying Give Me All Your Love Tonight. The fact that he just like kept on going, like no matter how hard he was struggling, like he still had a smile all over his face, like a proper shit-eating grin. I absolutely loved Whitesnake, they were great. I'm so glad I've seen them live now, because yeah, I always wanted to see Whitesnake. They're fucking amazing. One thing I wasn't too bothered about was 2 guitar players. I know Red Beach was one of them, I'm not sure the other guy. They were having some sort of dual guitar solo show-off thing where they were both like taking turns, and that went on for about a good probably 5 minutes, and I was like, guitar solos at gigs tend to annoy me. I don't know, they're just boring. I actually, considering I'm a guitar player myself, I actually prefer drum solo. I just think people are just like going widdly diddly 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 like for friggin' ages. It's just like whatever, I don't care. Apart from that, just brilliant set for Whitesnake. I'm really, really glad I've seen them live. Okay, so still staying at the main stage, I saw Slash featuring Miles Kennedy and the Conspirators, who were sub-headlining from Def Leppard. Slash I've seen a good bunch of times, really, really entertaining show. Miles Kennedy is an amazing frontman, and this set was primarily mainly the Slash solo material featuring Miles Kennedy and the Conspirators, and it was good. I think it did go off to a bit of a weak start. Songs of the latest album, and some of them songs aren't really like the best openers for me, and I don't know, it just seemed a bit slow for me to start off with. It wasn't until about 3 or 4 songs in until they started doing Dr. Alibi from the first Slash album, which was absolutely brilliant, and after that they started playing the better Slash material, and yeah, I had a really, really good time during that. And they played one Guns N' Roses song, which was Night Train, and you know, as soon as I start playing Guns N' Roses stuff, I'm like absolutely buzzing. Although I don't think it should be that high up the bill. I think Slash is really good, but I don't think the solo stuff is good enough to be at that height. Like, I wouldn't mind him just being like, you know, a slot lower or something like that, because, you know, I mean, it's still a great set. I love Anastasia. I love, I think Driving in the Rain was really good when they played that. Standing in the Sun, Back from Cali, and yeah, a lot of the Slash stuff is really good, really good. They did pull off a good set. I just thought they started off a bit weak, and you know, Miles Kennedy is just an amazing frontman. Like, his voice is just, I've seen Miles Kennedy a bunch of times, like with Alter Bridge and with Slash, and his voice has never ever dropped, ever. I've never seen him be flat or anything. He's always give it 100%, and he's got an absolute voice of an angel. Shout out Miles. And obviously Slash himself, he was just awesome. A lot of people go on about Slash as being like an overrated guitarist, what have you. I mean, yeah, he's not like flipping John Petrucci or Steve Morse or whoever your favourite guitar player is, Steve Vai, Joe Satriani. He's not like that. The lead stuff he does play is quite, the more just sort of simple rock sort of licks, but he plays them really, really precise, and the fact that he uses really, really heavy gauge strings while doing them solos is like, wow. I couldn't be doing that, no way. He's a really tight player, and the solos always fucking sound perfect when he plays them live, and the rest of the backing band always sound great. Just another Slash and Miles Kennedy show. I've seen them about 5 or 6 times now. Absolutely brilliant, so I'm glad I've seen them again. So, after watching Slash, I went right over to the Zippo Encore stage again to see a little bit of Rob Zombie, and I wish I could have stayed there for the whole set, because Rob Zombie was fucking unreal. I only saw him for like the first 4 or 5 songs or whatever, because I had to go up to main stage. Opened up with Meet the Creeper, right into Super Beast, the Living Dead Girl, and played Dead City Radio as well after that, and that's when I had to walk out. But fucking hell, properly brought it as well. Like, Rob Zombie's presence on stage is just jaw-droppingly good. He's like literally like left and right all over the main stage, like jumping up and down. His partition with the crowd is just really, really good. And obviously the backing band is great, and like lots of screens behind him showing all these really horrific gothy imagery, and you know, it's like Super Beast, like they had like the Hey Yeah like chorus like pretty much projected on the screen so everyone else could like scream along. And the turnout Rob Zombie had was massive as well. Like, you could not move for the amount of people that were there. It was absolutely brilliant, which is a good alternative for Def Leppard if you don't like Def Leppard. So yeah, I was buzzing that I managed to see him do them first 4 songs. Can't complain about Rob Zombie at all. He was brilliant. I wish I could have stayed for the full set. I thought he was really, really good. Which leads me to Def Leppard. So yeah, I went to see Def Leppard. My girlfriend loves Def Leppard a lot. I didn't want to be horrible and just be like, oh no, I want to watch Rob Zombie, you can watch it by yourself. So, you know, she always wanted to see him, so we went to go see them, and some people were enjoying themselves. I fucking didn't. They were just fucking lame, man. And I've never been a Def Leppard fan before, but I was at least hoping that there would be something good that I enjoy. I don't know any of Hysteria at all, I'll be honest. I don't know a lot of Def Leppard stuff, but I know the singles, and I know the singles are shit. I think Pour Some Sugar on Me might be passable to play that. I barely even felt anything from that. I think Joe Elliott is just a lame frontman as well. There's nothing engaging from him. Like, I didn't feel grabbed by him or the music or anything else. I had imagery in the background which was just like blah, and you know, some footage of them when they were younger in the 80s, and you know, just showing their age. They had a decent turnout, but as I was looking around me, people were just sort of like stood still. There were people doing a little shuffle or a little dance or a little sing along. I mean, I will say they did sound massive. They sounded absolutely enormous on there, like a huge stadium rock band. I mean, the whole sound was really good, but nothing did anything for me at all. And so my opinion on Def Leppard stays the same as it was before I seen it download. Just did nothing for me at all. It's just really cheesy, bland rock music, and yeah, I could not get away with Def Leppard. I wanted to. I wanted to, because you know, I was with people who liked Def Leppard, and I didn't want to be a miserable bastard throughout the set, just, you know, folding my arms and going throughout it, you know, otherwise, because what would be the point? I at least wanted to take something away from Def Leppard, but I just couldn't, which is unfortunate. I've wasted a good amount of time. I should have just stayed and watched Rob Zombie. Okay, and that was the Friday of the download review. I'm going to be doing Saturday and Sunday as the days go on. So, as you are watching Friday as it's come out, Saturday will come out tomorrow, and Sunday the day after, rather than just doing like one big massive video. So yeah, thank you for watching the Friday review. So do tune in for the Saturday and the Sunday. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so that you know when a new video is out. So yeah, prepare for some more download reviews. So yeah, tune in for Saturday and Sunday. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.